So much of the Trump administration's immigration and deportation program is done under the cover of public safety. They argue that they need to enact mass deportations in order to keep the country, people like you and me, safe. But honestly, I don't feel any safer. I don't feel safer when the police call ICE agents on an undocumented woman trying to report domestic abuse by her ex-husband. I don't feel safer when a Purple Heart veteran who spent nearly half a century in this country self-deports back to South Korea over a 15-year-old drug possession charge. And I don't feel safer when men refusing to identify themselves show up at the door of a recent graduate student. I don't feel safer when those unidentified men then detain the recent student in front of his pregnant wife and whisk him away to a detention center in Louisiana for 3 months, all because of his protected political speech protesting the war in Gaza. That, of course, is the story of Mahmoud Khalil. He was released from that detention center a week ago today, and just a few hours ago, my colleagues Antonia Hilton, Ayman Mohideen, and I spoke to Khalil and his wife, Dr. Noor Abdallah. It was an exclusive interview for our show, The Weekend Prime Time, and I want to share with you a part of that conversation.
When you walked through the door with baby Dean by yourself, what was that like?
That was harder than the whole process before, the hospital and the labor. That was the hardest moment for me, the most emotional I got. I walked upstairs with Dean by myself. We walked into the apartment and it was like quiet and it's not how I imagined walking into my apartment with my new baby. I don't know, I think all the emotions kind of hit me at that point. I just wanted him to be there.
I lost like one of the divine moments with my wife and son. I mean, the first time was literally like 3:30 a.m. Moments after like the delivery. I just heard him crying, and that literally like got me in the heart. And I think it's just unbelievable that someone had the cruelty to take that moment from me.
This was a deeply moving, important, and wide-ranging interview. You can see more of it tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern on The Weekend Prime Time. Don't miss it.